Welcome to a podcast fully generated by artificial intelligence. Today, we're diving deep into the ever-evolving landscape of artificial intelligence itself.
Right, looking at everything from securing AI applications to how it's impacting, software development, even national security.
Exactly. And you, our listener, shared a really fascinating set of articles from the Promptly Times newsletter. Our mission is to kind of unpack the key insights.
Find those surprising facts.
Yeah, and figure out what it all means for you, someone who wants to get up to speed quickly without feeling, overwhelmed.
And we've got quite a mix. There's stuff on AI security with RAG systems.
Retrieval augmented generation, right?
Yeah.
And OpenAI's new coding agent, Codex.
Plus that vulnerability, the shuffle inconsistency attack on multimodal models.
That one sounds interesting. And a security roadmap for CISOs dealing with AI.
And then kind of out of left field, the Polish army forming a specialist legion.
Yeah, quite the collection. Let's jump in and see what stands out.
Okay, so that first article, it highlights retrieval augmented generation, RAG. Basically, it means AI models aren't just stuck with their initial training data anymore.
They can pull in outside info.
Exactly. Real-time data, external sources to give you more current and relevant answers.
Okay, so why is this such a big deal? I mean, it sounds like a pretty smart upgrade for AI.
Oh, it definitely boosts capabilities, makes AI much more powerful, but, and this is the key part, it also opens up new security risks.
Ah, okay. How so?
Well, think about it. If the AI is suddenly interacting with all this external information.
It expands the attack surface, as they say, like adding more doors and windows.
Precisely. More ways for potential problems to creep in. The article points out a few main risks.
Like data poisoning, I saw that mentioned.
Yeah, exactly. Imagine if those external data sources the AI relies on have been, deliberately messed with.
So the AI could be making decisions based on completely wrong or misleading info.
Right. And depending on what that AI is doing, could be finance, healthcare, whatever the consequences could be, well, pretty significant.
That makes total sense. It's like, yeah, feeding it bad ingredients. The article also mentioned unauthorized data access and manipulating the retrieved content.
It did.
Can you give me an example of how those might actually play out?
Sure. Let's say a company uses a RG system for its internal knowledge base. Helps employees find documents.
Okay.
If the security isn't tight, someone might be able to sort of trick the AI into giving them access to sensitive files they shouldn't see.
Through the AI's connection to the data.
Exactly. And manipulation.
Yeah.
That's maybe even sneakier. Someone could tweak the external data just slightly. Not enough to be obvious, but enough to subtly influence the AI's output. Maybe skew financial reports from an AI analysis tool, leading to bad investments.
Wow. Okay. But the good news, the article says, is that there are ways to defend against this, right?
Absolutely. They talk about secure data pipelines, making sure the connections are safe.
Yeah. And regular audits, checking the data.
Yeah, regular checks to make sure the data hasn't been tampered with, and really robust access controls, managing who gets to see what.
So it's not just about spotting the problems, but actively building the fences.
Exactly. And this is crucial as RAG becomes more widespread in, enterprise AI. These aren't just theoretical.
Right. You mentioned healthcare before. Imagine an AI giving doctors research info.
And that info has been compromised. It directly impacts patient care. So these mitigation strategies, they're essential, not just optional extras.
Okay, moving on then. The next piece gets into Codex. That's OpenAI's AI coding assistant, integrated with ChatGPT now.
That's the one. So we're shifting from AI understanding language to AI writing code.
What's the main idea there? Helping developers?
Pretty much. Codex aims to take over some of the, let's say, more repetitive or routine coding tasks.
Like what? Generating code snippets.
Generating snippets, helping find and fix bugs, even writing tests for the code, all based on natural language prompts from the developer, like an assistant.
Okay, now one thing in the article really jumped out at me. It operates in these sandbox environments, isolated.
Yes, that's a critical security feature.
Why is it so important?
Well, think about it. Codex is generating and potentially running code. If it did that directly on your main system.
Any bugs or, worse, malicious code it creates could cause chaos.
Exactly. The sandbox is like a safe, contained playground or a virtual test lab.
Right.
Any Codex generates or runs stays inside that box. It can't affect the wider system or infrastructure.
So, like a dedicated secure workshop for the AI makes sense. The article framed this as a step towards more human AI collaboration in software development,
Yeah, less about replacing developers, more about augmenting them.
letting them focus on the harder stuff, the creative parts.
Precisely. Think about how it could change the industry. If you automate the grunt work.
Developers have more time for complex architecture, problem solving, innovation.
Exactly. We could see development cycles speed up, maybe a bigger focus on the really creative aspects of software engineering. It's quite exciting, potentially.
Okay, now for something a bit, let's say, more concerning, this shuffle inconsistency attack, SI attack.
Right. This one targets multimodal LLMs, the really advanced ones that handle text, images, different types of data.
And the attack basically jailbreaks them, makes them do things they're designed not to do.
That's the gist of it. Despite all the built-in safety protocols, researchers found a way to trick these models.
How? The article made it sound surprisingly simple.
It kind of is, which is the worrying part. It involves taking a harmful prompt, something designed to elicit a bad response, and just shuffling the elements around, reordering the words or maybe the descriptions of images within the prompt.
Yeah, seriously, just mixing up the order can fool the safety filters on these super advanced AIs?
Apparently so. It's quite startling. The article mentions it affects even top models like GPT-4o and Claude 3.5 Sonnet. It seems like the current safety filters often rely on spotting specific keywords or patterns in a certain structure.
So if you jumble the structure, the pattern gets missed.
That seems to be the idea. The attack evades the filter, and the AI might then generate harmful content or follow inappropriate instructions.
So the conclusion there is that our current defenses, at least at the prompt level, might be, well, more fragile than we thought.
Especially with these complex multimodal systems, yeah. It suggests we need more robust safety measures.
What kind of defenses would work against something like that?
That's the big question. We probably need defenses that go beyond just surface-level pattern matching and really understand the intent behind the jumbled prompt.
And the potential real-world risks if someone successfully jailbreaks one of these.
Oh, they're significant. Think about AI content moderation online, if it can be easily bypassed.
Harmful stuff gets through.
Exactly. Or in education or law. Generating biased or dangerous information could have serious fallout. It really highlights an ongoing challenge in AI safety.
Okay, shifting gears a bit. The next article looks at things from a higher level. The AI security roadmap every CISO needs.
Right, this is aimed at the chief information security officers, the people in charge of security within organizations.
Giving them a framework for dealing with all the unique security challenges AI brings.
Precisely. As companies adopt more AI, CISOs need specific strategies. It's not just the old cybersecurity playbook anymore.
What kind of specific AI threats are we talking about?
Things like sensitive company data accidentally leaking out through AI chats, or attackers using prompt injection.
Manipulating the AI through clever prompts.
Exactly. To make it do things it shouldn't or reveal information, the roadmap aims to provide a structured approach.
The article mentioned a few key ideas. The RAISE framework and zero trust. Continuous red teaming.
Yeah, let's break those down. Raise responsible AI software engineering is about building security and ethics into AI systems right from the start.
Proactive, not reactive.
Exactly. Zero trust is a core security principle.
Yeah.
Basically, trust nothing, verify everything, don't assume anything inside your network is safe.
Okay.
And continuous red teaming. That's where you have teams constantly trying to hack your own AI systems, like ethical hackers.
To find the weaknesses before the bad guys do.
That's the idea. It's about constantly testing and improving your defenses, a really proactive stance, which is essential given how quickly AI is evolving.
So it's a comprehensive guide for organizations trying to use AI safely.
Right. Now, finally, we have that article about the Polish army, forming a specialist legion.
Yeah, focused on cybersecurity, electronic warfare, information ops. Seems like a jump from CISO roadmaps. What's the link?
Well, on the surface, maybe, but it actually highlights the same underlying trend, the growing importance of the digital domain.
As a critical front, not just physical anymore.
Absolutely. This specialist legion shows that nations recognize modern conflicts, heavily involve cyber attacks, information warfare, electronic countermeasures.
And they're recruiting IT and cybersecurity pros, the article said.
Which really underscores the crossover between civilian tech skills and national defense, doesn't it?
It does. So how does this connect back to, say, AI security vulnerabilities?
Think about the kinds of threats we've discussed. Data poisoning in RH systems, jailbreaking attacks like the SI attack, Those are precisely the types of sophisticated digital threats that specialized military units like this are being created to defend against, but on a national scale.
Ah, I see. So the need for robust AI security in a company.
Mirrors the need for digital defense capabilities at a national level. The skills, the threats, the need for proactive defense, it's all interconnected.
Whether you're a CISO protecting corporate data or a military unit defending national infrastructure.
You're dealing with similar challenges in this increasingly digital and AI-driven world.
Yeah.
It's a fundamental shift in how we have to think about security.
Right. So wrapping this up then, what does this all mean for you listening in? We've seen a real snapshot here of how fast AI is moving.
Incredible opportunities, definitely.
Yeah.
But also, clearly, a whole new set of challenges, especially around security.
Yeah, from securing the data that feeds AI to protecting the AI itself from being tricked or misused.
And even seeing nations fundamentally rethinking their defense strategies for the digital age, AI is truly transformative.
We've really only scratched the surface today, haven't we?
Oh, absolutely. These are deep topics.
Mhm.
But hopefully, this dive gave you a clearer picture of some key issues and some really intriguing developments.
And it definitely leaves us with something to think about. A question for you, really. As AI gets woven more and more into our lives, into our critical systems,
What do you see as the biggest hurdles, the most exciting opportunities?
yeah, where's that balance between pushing innovation forward and making sure we manage the risks? That tension between innovation and security.
And just the broader impact of these incredibly powerful technologies on society. Lots to consider.